Good day, Nadek. Today, my team and I will be presenting about our PDA assignment. My name is Debbie Maya, matrix number 1227, along with my members Devashini, Varsha, and Samitra. Problem scenario. A company is facing difficulties in understanding its business performance due to raw and unstructured data, lack of proper data cleaning, no clear analysis for decision making, and ineffective reporting and visualization. The main business problem is that the company struggles to understand its overall sales performance. It is unable to clearly identify top product categories, high performing shopping mall locations, and key customer groups. As a result, this lack of insight leading to poor decision making and limits the company's ability to improve sales strategies. The objective of this project is to analyze sales based on customer, product category, and location to support better decision making. It also aims to identify sales trend over time and determine which factors contribute most to revenue. All insights are presented in a dashboard to make the data easy to use and understand. The data set supports this analysis because it includes important information such as customer age and gender, product category, quantity, price, payment method, and shopping mall location. This allows us to study customer behavior, track sales trends, and evaluate which location performs the best. For data preparation, the dataset was first imported into Power BI. Then the data types were corrected to ensure accuracy, such as setting dates, numeric values, and text fields properly. After that, duplicate records were removed to avoid incorrect analysis. Finally, any blank or null values were cleaned to improve data quality and ensure reliable results.
Hi, I'm Devashini. My matrix number 1174. So today I will be presenting the part C. So for the first, we have the fact table, which is called sales fact. This table contains all the main transaction data related to sales. The information stored in this table include invoice number, which is used to identify each transaction uniquely, customer ID used to identify the customer who made the purchase. Category shows the type of product sold. Quantity, price, and total sales. These are the important values used to measure business performance. The last, invoice data to records the data of each transaction. The sales fact table is important because it stores measurable values that can be used for analysis, such as total revenue, sales trends, and customer purchasing patterns. So in short, the fact table is the center of the data model because it connects business transaction with a useful analysis data. Now I will explain the second part of data modeling, which is dimension table. Dimension tables are used to provide descriptive information that help us analyze the data in the fact table more clearly. The first dimension table is a dim customer. This table contains customer details such as customer ID, gender, and age. It is used to analyze customer demographics. For example, identify which age group or gender buys more product. So next, relationship between tables. After that, we created a relationship between the tables. The sales fact table is connected to dim customer using customer ID, to dim product using product category, and to date table using the date. This relationship allows us to combine data from different tables. This helps us analyze sales based on customer demographics, product category, and time. So the next, DAX function. We use DAX function in Power BI to create calculation. We calculated total sales by summing all sales value. We also calculated total quantity, which shows the total number of items sold. In addition, we use the IF function to classify sales into high or low. This calculation helps us better understand the overall performance.
So, hi everyone, my name is Varsha Dayalan and my metric number is 1175. Today, I will be presenting part D, which is the sales performance dashboard design. So in this dashboard, it's designed to provide a clear overview of sales performance, helping users quickly understand trends, product performance, and transaction details for better decision making. So this dashboard is divided into several sections, which is total sales by product category, monthly sales trend, key performance summary, detailed sales transaction, filter panel for data selection. So each section provided different insights into the sales data. So first of all, we have the total sales by product category chart. This bar chart shows how each product category contributes to overall sales. From the chart, we can clearly see that clothing has the highest sales, followed by category like food and beverage uh, and cosmetics. This helps businesses identify which products perform best and where improvements may be needed. So next is the monthly sales trend line chart. This chart tracks sales performance over time for different categories, and we can observe fluctuations like sales and identify patterns such as growth and decline. For an example, there is a noticeable drop towards the end, which may indicate seasonal changes or external factors affecting sales. So, below that, we have a summary section showing key metrics such as total sales, total quantity sold, and customer count. Here we can see the total sales value, which is 1.50k, and it also shows progress compared to the target. This section gives a quick snapshot of overall business performance. So, next we have the detailed sales transaction table. This table provides detailed information such as customer ID, product category, quantity, price, and payment method. This allows users to drill down into specific transaction for deeper analysis. So on the right side, we have filters for a year, category, gender, and payment method. These filters allows users to customize the dashboard view and focus on specific data, making the dashboard interactive and user friendly. So, in conclusion, this data provides a comprehensive view of sales performance. It helps users quickly identify trends, top performing products, and details transaction insight. This can support better business decision and improve overall sales strategy. So, thank you.
Hi, my name is Kavipriya Shanmugam and my matrix number is 1255, and I'll be explaining about the part E, which is data storytelling and decision making. So moving into the part E, let's talk about the data storytelling and also decision making. So to give you an overview, our dashboard tracks sales performance across three main pillars, which is category, time, and also customer segments. When we look at the timeline, we can see that while sales remained relatively stable between the 2021 and 2022, we have encountered a sharp decline in 2023, which affected every single category. So, this storytelling approach helps us look beyond just the numbers to identify specific patterns underlining the business issues. Now, let's look at the key insights we have gathered. First, the clothing category stands out as our top performer, consistently leading in sales. However, as I mentioned earlier, the significant drop in 2023 is our highest concern right now. It's also important to note that sales performance is quite uneven, while some of our categories are struggling more than others. The general viability is something that we need to address immediately. So, looking closer at the trends and patterns, the stability we saw in 2021 through 2022 has gave us a strong baseline, which makes the 2023 downward trending even more striking. Despite this overall dip, the hierarchy of our products hasn't changed much. Our high performing categories managed to remain dominant, while the low performing ones have stayed consistently weak. And I think this suggests that the issue we are facing are likely external or systematic rather than a shift in what customers actually like to buy. So now, what is our path forward? Based on this data, I have three main recommendations. First, we must double down on our high performing categories, which is specifically clothing, to stabilize the revenue. Second would be we need to conduct a deep dive investigation into exact causes of the 2023 decline, whether that's market competition or supply chain issues. And the final one would be we should evaluate our low performing categories to decide if we should work to improve them or simply reduce our investment in them to save the cost. That's all from us. Thank you.